to show you how I make this skateboard and use sand as the grip tape so you can still see the wood. Walnut, and I think it's a piece of ash. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody should maybe be able to correct me. But what I want to do here is make a longboard, and what I want to do is something totally different I haven't seen yet. And I want to put it together with box joint jigs. And I want to put, you know, a box joint on this side and a box joint on this side. But first of all, I got to mill that down and get it into the same thickness as that one. And I actually probably want to make that one a little thinner too. So what I'll do is put that together and we'll go from there. Thanks. All right, so I just took it on the table saw and took them down about 3/4 inch. Now what we'll do is we'll joint the edge and cut these down to the widths we want. And then we'll put them onto the crosscut sled there and do some box joints on it, see how it's going to look. All right, so that took a long time, but it turned out pretty good. We got a little bit of tear out, but we can hopefully sand that out. If not, we'll put some epoxy in there with some black and make it look cool. But right now, I'm pretty excited. What we're going to do now is we're going to set up the camera and we're going to try to see if we can snap this thing together. All right, so I took that and made the things, and now we're going to see if I can get this thing to slide together. Oh yeah, there we go. But I got off somehow, because over here it's not touching. Alright, so I'm going to try to salvage something out of this. So right there is where the last good joint goes together, and it's kind of wide, but we might be able to make that work. And then that's all thrown off there. So we'll see what we can do. We're going to cut it right there and try to put those together, and we'll just have fun with this project. A little bit off, so what I did was just chop up the wood and then attach these things the way they would fit together. All right, so the dream is still to make this into a skateboard. So I'm going to take this over to the chop saw and give it a nice flat edge over here, and we're going to do some more box joint jigs and kind of in this pattern here, but we're going to make them a little bit bigger. We're going to put them over through here. So we're just kind of having fun with the box joints on this one. This is going to be the box joint skateboard. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to do it. All right, so I set the bigger box joint up, and this is what I'm going to do to attach them back into one piece. So I'm thinking this is going to be pretty cool. So I'm just going to keep on staggering it. I went from the walnut on this side and put the walnut on that side just to give it a contrast. So I think we're going to be able to salvage it. We'll see how it comes out. I'm just really excited. This is fun. I like doing stuff like this. Okay, I allowed those to dry overnight with the bigger box joints. There is a little bit of gap. These dado blades I'm using, they're just kind of crap. But we're going to still push on, and we're going to fill those with epoxy. All right. So I want a cool nose like this on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and play around with the design a little bit. use other stuff, and I just never been happy with it. So really like the West system epoxy. Alright, got it epoxied. We're going to let it cure a little bit. You can see it's a little bumpy right there. But what we're going to do is let it cure and almost get to where it's going to be hard, and then we're going to put some sand on it act as the grip tape, and that will hold it and make it awesome. And then you'll still be able to see all the awesome wood and everything below it. So that's what we're going to do. I'll be back when we do that.